when we speak about basically identifying the basic problem in doing mathematics, we generally try to find out the faults that we do have. For example, in terms of doing mathematics or trying out the formulas, what are the problems that we have? Are we not getting the right book? Are we not getting the right resources? Or even we start blaming that, okay, the teacher is not good, or I am not being able to, or the professor is not teaching the thing in a right way. But I can tell you, over the years I have been working into the area of mathematics and physics, especially when it comes to teaching the students. What I find, there is only one thing which you need to concentrate, and you have to find out the basic fault within you, and that is what is called concentration, what is called the focus. Now, I know that it sounds very abstract, that what do we mean by focus and abstract. Every single blog or motivational video is speaking about you have to concentrate and you have to study hard, etc. But what do we mean actually, the concentration part? So in this video, I would be speaking only one central idea, that is what is called concentration and focus. And you know, I have seen when I take webinars on a way to go to different parts of the world, teaching these students, etc., what I find, the difference between a good student, or I would say an average student, or a person who is doing great and a person who is not doing great in terms of any branch of science, is only one: how hard you concentrate and how hard you focus. Now, in terms of concentrating over a particular problem, we're not talking of physics or mathematics, but it can be any problem, is that social media, the channels of social media, and most importantly your smartphone. So this smartphone, in order to make you smart, is basically making you a little bit unsmart. Now you might think that I am keeping this smartphone with me, or my Facebook is on, etc. So while going through the study, what would happen if I just visit the Facebook or see my Instagram profile, or how many likes, or if I can just respond to the messages? Now the problem is that it is not that you are going there and you are understanding the problems, or you are responding to one of the social media reactions. Research says that if you, from your own study or from your own work, if you are going back to a social media, and from there if you are really coming back and concentrating, it takes almost 3.5 to 4 minutes time for your mind to concentrate on that particular idea. So now it's a simple mathematics. If you are scrolling through your YouTube shorts or anything in social media or in platform in your smartphone for 10 minutes, then you can understand it takes 40 minutes time for your brain to understand and assimilate, come back and concentrate in your own work. And that is the basic problem which I can see with the new generation, which is very important, is that the time span of study has decreased. And that is why you will see most of the YouTube videos which are making a maximum 5 to 10 minutes. But I can tell you this much, that I'm very fortunate that I got subscribers like you who watches this video for about an hour, at least 40 to 45 minutes. And that is good. And what does it prove? It proves the statistics from the market. It is not only that these videos will run for 1.5, 2 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes or 15 minutes or whatsoever. That means there are people still in 2024 who can watch a 1 hour or a 45 minutes good video. So the basic idea is not that people are not there, but maybe due to the social media, I would say influence, or the arrival of smartphones, and very good smartphones which are very attractive, you might find that there are less number of concentration time. So what I would request to all of you, that instead of cursing your books or even your own talent, or thinking that yes, you are not the right person for mathematics, I would say concentrate hard. Now there is a statistics, or the general science tells that there is a 25 minutes span duration. This is 25 minutes is the average time which a human being can concentrate. But I have seen that there are people who can concentrate more, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours or so. But what I would suggest to you, if you really find that when you are studying and when you are going ahead with your studies, if your concentration time you really cannot give, try to find out a time period of just 25 minutes. So for 25 minutes, you are not going to look into your social media on your smartphone, you're not going to talk to your friends or do anything, but just for 25 minutes you need to concentrate on your study. You're doing mathematics, you're reading physics, you're reading a storybook, whatever, but just for 25 minutes, you're not going to speak or do anything else. After this 25 minutes, what you can do is that you can take a break. And for 5 minutes, you can again come back. Now, in this way, this 25 minutes is going to increase to 30, 35, 40, 45 minutes. And if you do it regularly, I can promise you within 10 to 15 days, you will see that you, the one who cannot concentrate or study, can now concentrate on 1 hour constantly. Now, this 1 hour, if you start to do, okay, let me try to do it today, it won't happen. Because it is just like bodybuilding, muscles do not get extended, or muscles are not built up within a day. You take 6 months, 4 months, 5 months time to build up your body. Same is with the brain. So your mind needs to be trained, and the best time to train is 25 minutes. Now, if you are a good person who can concentrate for more than 30, 35 or 40 minutes, great, you can take this 45 minutes to 1 hour or 1.5 hours or 2 hours. Most importantly is that not only that you focus on your study and you are not taking a break, but you are holding the focus. That means while you are studying, it might happen that you have opened your book, for 25 minutes you are thinking something else. Now that is not the right thing to do. That means you have to hold your focus. And it is what is called a laser-like focus. You know, when the sun rays starts pouring down the window, and when you can concentrate on magnifying glass, it can burn your finger, it can burn a piece of cloth or a paper, and that is what is called laser-like focus. That means the mind is one, and you're concentrating the mind and filtering that to a very narrow thread or a very narrow slit which is coming, and there you can concentrate, and you're burning the fingers. That means you're burning the study. That means you are very successful in this study. So just remember one thing, that it cannot happen that it is only one mind. Your mind is only one. You do not have 10, 20 minds. So it cannot happen that you might think, okay, fine, that I have to study around 6 o'clock in the evening. So throughout the day, I'm going through my smartphones, talking with my friends, visiting shopping malls, eating, drinking, etc. And at 6 o'clock, I will be very focused and I will do the rest. No, it won't happen. Because it is the same mind who is thinking of your friends, social media, eating, drinking, going around the malls. How can you expect that mind quickly, within 2 to 3 or 10 minutes or half an hour, get concentrated in your study? Remember that it's time to concentrate back to your study. So yes, you can go around with your friends, yes, you can have fun, etc. But always that has to be within a limit, because it is one mind that will go around your shopping malls, friends, eating, drinking, etc. And it is only that mind which is going to find out the same thing in your book, in your study, and it is going to concentrate, and you expect that mind to get good scores. So two things, I just don't want to extend my video today, is that two things very important is that do not curse yourself that you're not good in pure mathematics, physics, etc. Do not curse your teacher that they are not being able to teach you. Do not curse the society, family, or the books. You are the person, you can very well do better than anyone else. Only thing is that concentration. Remember, the only difference between an average and ordinary person is how hard that person can basically concentrate. The harder you concentrate, and most importantly, if you can hold the concentration, that is called the laser-like focus. You can hold that focus as long as the sun ray is gleaming through the magnifying glass, and it is burning your cloth, it is burning your hand. So you need to burn not your hand but your studies, so that you score better. So please take a time of 25 minutes and practice for about 17 and 15 days. You will definitely get a reward. You are definitely going to get a result, and this 25 minutes will be extended to 30, 35, 45 minutes, and you will yourself be amazed to see that you can concentrate for about 2 hours, 3 hours in a study. So you can sit down and really study for long 2 hours, and what is effectively going to happen is that you are reducing the time which you used to take 3 hours to study, you can study in half an hour's time. The time that you took for about 4 hours or 5 hours in order to concentrate hard and to study, you can do that within, say for example, within one intelligence, etc. The time is getting short. So your ideas of sending emails, your ideas of sending all those, what I would say, email, and whatever the AI does is very fast. So you really don't have to write an email or a quotation, etc. Artificial intelligence is doing for you. So in this era, I also think that the harder and faster that you concentrate, you can shorten up the time. And more you are shortening up the time, the better you can study. So the time that you would take for 3 hours to study a particular subject will now be reduced to 45 minutes or half an hour or maybe 1 hour. This will enable you to take multiple discipline, multiple studies, and not only in one area, you can excel and do good in better areas. So that's it for today's video. Do let me know how this practice of 25 minutes gap is helping you in the comment box, and I will be back with few more tips and techniques on concentrating and doing mathematics better. Thank you very much for watching this video.